Good morning, everyone. This is Patrick, and this is the video that I promised you all months ago. And I did a temporary version of this video some weeks ago when it arrived at my home, but I was still away. But this is live and in person. All right. And while I run my mouth, I'm going to let this spin around on the turntable so you can get a good look at it. Now, this will, hold on, I got to pause. Okay, I'm back. This will be a lengthy video because there's a lot I want to cover. I will reference some previous videos and some, I guess, things that happened along the way to me acquiring this statue. So if you're interested in any of that, just check out some of the previous videos. Most of them are you'll see the picture of this statue or something of some title in reference to this statue. All right, so I want to try to get this video done in one shot. Don't want to spend a whole lot of time because I still have a lot of other stuff to go through. Speaking of that, real quick, yesterday, if you saw the video I made a couple of days ago when my room was a total disaster, well, it's not a total disaster now. It's just a disaster because I did go through all of the boxes yesterday. I went through to check for any missing or broken parts. Had some minor damage to a couple of statues, but nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing that a little bit of glue can't handle. So all of that's done, and I wanted to start off my videos with this statue right here because I will be doing videos on all of the statues eventually. I wanted to start with this one because this little, I guess, adventure started months ago. And I guess the best place to start was when, all right, I'm going to have to pause this for a minute. That's a good shot. All right. In one of my first videos, when I was doing my due diligence, and yes, I got pretty deep on it, folks. I was trying to determine the size of it. And what I came up with was, okay, I can't move my camera too much or I'll just lose my centering and everything. So I found this priority box and I estimated I estimated the dimensions of the statue. And I was pretty darn close. I estimated it was a 16 high and that the base was about 2 to 3 inches. And the base is actually 2 inches high. Well, no, I'm sorry. It's actually 2.5 inches high. So I was close. And I estimated that it was about, let me see, 13 inches wide. And it's pretty spot on. So yeah, that was, okay, there it is right there. I cut half the box, part of the box off, but still 16 high, about 13 wide. And I can't remember how deep it was, maybe 14, 13, something like that. But yeah, that was my little mock-up right there. Okay, and I want to start off by measuring. You know what? Let's do the weight first because this thing is heavy. Now, during my voice might drown out a little bit because I'm going to move away from my mic and try not to knock my phone over. All right, so is that still? All right, part of it is in the camera. I don't want to move my camera around, but okay, it's just shy of 8 pounds. It's 7 pounds, 13 ounces. So it's pretty heavy. All right. And now, when I was doing my research and my due diligence, I was talking to one of my subscribers because he actually owns one of these. And I asked him, no, it wasn't the subscriber. It was the fellow who I bought it from. or either a second seller, and I asked this question: is the statue hollow? And the answer I got was yes, it's hollow. Now, when I think of hollow in plastic, I believe this is resin, but at the time I was still trying to determine what it was made of. But I was thinking, okay, it's plastic, and or is this polystone? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not plastic, but at the time I was thinking it's plastic and it's hollow, so it can't weigh very much. But this is hollow. Now, listen to this. All right, don't know if you can feel or hear the sound, but it's not that hollow plastic like a little kid's plastic toy, you know, that's hollowed out. It is hollow. However, I guess the walls or the thickness of it's real thick. It's hollow, but it's thick skinned. I guess that works. Okay, so I guess that's where the weight comes from. I thought it was gonna be a really lightweight, but it's heavy. All right. Now for the actual dimensions, let's do this. And from the bottom of the base to, oh, okay. It is about roughly 16, shoulder to shoulder, about 12 to 13. And it's really hard to, I guess it's about maybe 6.5 or 7 deep. All right. And let me put this back. All right, and since I'm knocking off tendrils, let's talk about those. There are 1, 2, 3. I hope this is on the camera. Okay, yes, there's a third one in the back. And let me see. Okay, that one there. And this one. So looks like there's 5, unless there's one hiding in the back that I cannot see. And we'll rotate them around in a minute, get a look at the back again. Now, okay, let's spin them around a little bit. And y'all don't let me forget, I want to talk about the packaging that it arrived in, because I want to do this before I start moving my camera around, and I do have to move my camera in order to show you the packaging. Stop. All right, so, okay, yeah, there's that one. That's the one in the back. And I am looking for, okay, here it comes. It's not in the camera yet. Come on, let's go. Okay, I think that's it right there. And yeah, that's visible. As you can see, one of the tendrils broke off. And to be honest, I don't know if it was broken off while removing it from the package or if it was shipped that way, but it's no big deal. I think I got a good deal on this, so I'm not gonna complain about something like that. Besides, I'm not the type of collector who needs everything to be in pristine condition. You know, it can have some blemishes and bumps and bruises. It's no big deal to me. All right. And speaking of that good deal, I cannot remember the price. It's been so long, but it was, considering what I have here in front of me, it is a really good deal. All right. It wasn't expensive. And again, you'd have to go back and check my older videos on this to get the price, because I actually made videos from the beginning of this little adventure, from the moment I ordered it on eBay, and I tracked it, all of that. So if you're interested, feel free to go and check those videos out. All right, so, I want to get a close-up. See if I can get a close-up of his tongue, because that tongue is really cool. All right, let's spin him around a little bit. And as you can see, he has some saliva dripping off of his tongue. Let's get a close up. All right, I hope that's better, because that is really, I mean, the craftsmanship that was put into this is really amazing to me. All right, let's spin him around a little. Look at that. That is so cool. All right, you can see the saliva dripping a little better right here in this shot. All right, see if we can zoom in on him some more. The detail is incredible. Oh, in case I did not mention it earlier, the tongue, of course, the tongue does detach. It's magnetized. I believe it's magnetized. All right, so yeah, look, let's get close up on this. This is really good work here. One thing I'm not crazy about, I always feel like the symbiote, the black part, that it should be thicker, but a lot of statues, that's the way it is. It's really thin lines, but that's just my personal opinion on it. It still looks good. All right, and let's I'm gonna try to zoom in on the base here. Let's move this a little. I hate moving this camera. All right, get a good shot of the base. Let's spin him around. All right, now again, I forget, but I want to say there were 300 of these made. Now, I don't know if that is only 300 of the 1/2 scale. Did I say 100? I don't know if it's just 300 of the 1/2 scale or 300 of the 1/2 and the 1/1 scale combined, or if they just separate. I really don't know, because this does come in the 1/1 scale. And this is the 1/2 scale, by the way, in case I did not mention it. And I do have a coin that came with this. If anyone has this statue and you have the coin, please let me know. Is your coin plastic, or is it like some type of metal or some other hard material? Because that coin seems a little, I guess, cheap. And where is it? I wanted to talk about that coin. Okay, I'm trying to get this bag open. That is the coin. Let's see if I can get it to focus. That's it right there. And on the back, I think it is a number. Okay, hold on. This is number 003 of 200. Okay, so I think I said 300. So it's 200 made. And this is PJ Iron. I think that's the name of the company, PJ Iron Studios. I mean, I've forgotten so much since I researched this thing, and I did have all the information in my head. I think it's PJ Iron, the maker of this. And I find it hard to believe that these statues were actually, I guess, manufactured and sold several years ago, and that I just ordered this a couple of months ago, and I got number 003. All right, and one of my subscribers did question the authenticity of this statue. And so I don't know where he gets his information from, but um, he he does own one, so I guess he would know. But it looks fine to me. If it's authentic or not, it looks fine to me, and I'm happy with it. All right, and briefly, since I'm talking about this, the history of this statue and what I went through to acquire it. This is, no, let me tell you this, folks. If you decide to order one of these from this seller, please know that he sent me, prior to sending the statue, he sent me an envelope, a little yellow envelope with this plastic, with this, I guess, rubber band. It's like a wristband type thing. And it says Shonoku. I don't know what that means. SHOHOKU. You can look it up if you want to. But yeah, he sent that along with a note. And I can't find a note right now. I wanted to read it to y'all. But he sent me a note saying that he was going to be sending the statue later. And I just felt like it was a scam when I received a note in this rubber band. And I sent him a message, and it wasn't very friendly. Let's put it that way. And I think I probably upset the seller. Okay, put it that way. And but anyway, he did follow up. He did send the statue later on, and I was happy with it. And I apologize to the seller for my message. All right, let's try to get him back. Oh, whoa, too much. All right, that's enough right there. So okay, I'm gonna wrap it up talking about him, talk about the packaging real quick, and that's gonna be it. And I believe the seller still has a couple of these. And I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but again, part of the reason and this was really a big experiment for me. I wanted to find out if I ordered this, and this was the cheapest one compared to the price of the other ones on eBay at that time. This was like maybe $300 or $400 cheaper than the other ones, and I wanted to find out if I could get a good quality statue and if it was a ripoff or not. And it was not a ripoff, and it's a good quality compared to the other ones, which were a lot more expensive. And I'm sure it's the same statue, same quality. And my dog is looking at me, so let me pause and let her out, and I'll be back. All right, folks, I'm back. If you are interested in this, please let me know. I can give you the seller's name. If you are not able to find him on eBay, I can give you his name, and you can take it from there. Oh, let's see. Okay, that's it. Let's look at this packaging, and that'll wrap it up. If you see a little fuzzy ball around a pop up in the screen, that's my mic. It's just that little wind protector thing. So, and I don't really have a setup. So it's just like hanging on my finger. It might pop into the screen, but that's all it is. All right, but yeah, this box made it in pretty good condition, and that's something I always check for when I receive a package from someone. Check the condition of the packaging and see how durable it is. Okay, let's get this out of the way. So he had it taped up pretty good, and this did come from China, in case I did not mention it. So that's a long journey to make. And let's see. Okay, the top was pretty sturdy. All right, had this I don't know, is this some type of foam? Styrofoam. Well, it's not styrofoam, but it's that hard, tough stuff. I don't know what it's called, but that was in there. And the statue was off in here. And as you can see, this looks like it was, I guess, homemade. It was cut out by hand. All right. And really, there's not much to show except it was well protected. It had one of the solid pieces of styrofoam type stuff on the bottom, and it was right up in there, and it did what it's supposed to do. It protected the statue, and it got here in one piece. So I would say this seller did an outstanding job on packaging. He delivered what he said he was going to deliver, and I'm happy with it. All right, folks, that's about it. I know this video is a little bit long, but I just wanted to go over this. This is a win in my book. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Let your friends know about my channel. Spread the word, share this video, and hit that bell so you get notifications when I put out new videos. And just so you will know, at this point, I'm still not sure if I'm going back to Florida for a little while longer or if I'll be staying home. But all the contests that I've been talking about for months, those are still coming. They may be delayed, but they will be coming. So stay tuned for that. And all right, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for supporting my channel.